Okay, I'm going to show you that I have gone ahead and deepened my under shadow mix with some black and went back over my shadows in smaller areas with that darker color and deepened those shadows. Okay, so now we're going to do assigning colors. We're going to need an 8 filbert, and instead of showing you already made mixes, what I've done is just put out the regular Traditions colors that we're going to use to make our mixes. And this right here is our toner, and this is the shadow mix, and this is the darker shadow mix that I have over here to the side. I have titanium white and raw umber and naphtha red. I have raw sienna, yellow oxide, ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, and phthalo blue green. So let's just go right down the list, and we're going to make these transparent colors. And for our white flowers, we need raw umber and raw sienna and titanium white and toner. So I'm just going to mix that color right now from my palette. Now let me move the tray out of the way. Make this mix. Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit smaller palette knife than what I've been using. So, here we go. So I have a little smaller tip. So we're going to use raw umber. Now we don't need much, so I'm just, putting out little bits. So there's our raw umber, and then we need some raw sienna, and then we need titanium white. I think I'll get a little more white since we are making a white flower, and then our toner. And if you remember, that toner was naphtha red and raw umber, and I think it was a little bit of black, if I'm not mistaken. You just go back and check and make sure that that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so let's mix this. So as you see, we have a very, very, very toned white. And Module C is all about intensity. So you see that we are controlling the intensities. Now I'm going to add a little more white because I think I need that to be just a little higher value. But still toned. There, I think that's a lot closer to what I'm seeing in my step-by-step photo. And I'm going to go one more again, the white, and I think I'm not going to mix quite all of what I had mixed in with it, so I don't have to keep adding white. Okay, there we go. I think that's about a value 7 or 8. So let's check it. Okay, that's about an 8 or 9. It's about a 9. Might be an 8 when it's dry. What I had before was about a 7. Okay. Alright, so now we need, I'm going to use Sue's mix for this because our instructions tell us to add a little water and a little glaze medium, and Sue's mix is water, glaze medium, and extender. So I feel pretty comfortable with this mix. So I'm going to dress my brush in it, and then just pull a little bit of pigment out, work it into my brush that already has that mix in it with the glazing medium and the extender and the water, The glazing medium acts as a glue for when we thin down our paint this far. Okay. So I'm going to move my palette out of the way. Bring back the tray. And let's fill in our white flowers. So we have, let's see, we have the large rose, and let's fill that in. Now I have my filbert fully loaded here. It's not a side load, it's a full load. And I'm just kind of washing this in. When I reload, I'm going to make sure that I still have enough of the transparent mix, Sue's mix, in there to keep my color transparent. Okay, there's a large rose. Now this flower right here is a white flower. Now your filbert makes this stroke for you. All you really have to do is just lay it down. And I see I'm losing some of my transparency mix, so I'm going to pour out a little of that on my palette so that I can dip into it when I need to. Okay, so let's pull it back over here and get my transparency back. Alright, and